If diplomacy was a Netflix show, then the White House on Monday was its messiest season ever. Also perhaps the most binge-worthy one. You had Donald Trump back in his favorite role of ringmaster. You had Volodymyr Zelensky all suited up by the strict stylist that is the Trump administration. And then you had the rotating cast, the band of European leaders. They were part bodyguards and part unwilling extras, trying to hold the stage together. Thankfully, no shouting match broke out this time, although that does not mean that everything went smoothly. And as always, there were viral moments. We have compiled the best ones for you. Number one, the hot mic moments. And there were quite a few of them this time. Meetings like this one are supposed to be tightly scripted. Except no one told this to Donald Trump. So he says what he wants and wherever he wants. And just ahead of the talks, Trump confided in the French president with a mic on.
I think he wants to make a deal for me. You understand? I think as crazy as it sounds. Just sit down. Sit down, everybody.
Okay.
I think we'll let the press come in for a minute.
Waiting for the off.
Please.
The he is, of course, Vladimir Putin. Trump thinks that Putin wants a deal because of Trump. Now, we're not sure that's how it works, but kudos to Macron. He tries to not respond, and it still became the soundbite of the day. Of course, this was not the only oops moment. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni had a similar one when she was talking about her own press. Listen to this.
Do you guys want to take some questions or anything? Feel like it? Huh? See. Hi, Mark. All the time.
But he loves it. He loves it. For he does it always. I never want to speak with my friend.
He's a very good.
And talking about Meloni brings us to our second viral moment, the Italian Prime Minister's many expressions, especially her dramatic eye rolls. Maybe that's what happens when you're constantly surrounded by male leaders. But Meloni cannot seem to help herself, and the cameras caught her mid-summit, rolling her eyes many times as other European leaders spoke.
But now he's the NATO Secretary General, and you're doing a trial after that. And
next meeting would take place without a ceasefire. Because the credibility of these efforts we are undertaking today are depending on emphasize this aspect, and would like to see a ceasefire from the next.
Take a lot of the burden. We're going to help them.
Viral moment number 3, the compliment roulette. You know that uncle at every family dinner, the one who sits at the head of the table, pulls everyone close, goes around the table, and then traps you in his stories. Well, in this case, that uncle was Donald Trump.
He's too tall for me.
He's a tall guy. Good looking.
I never want him near. I prefer Volodymyr.
Well, we're building a big a ballroom. Beautiful. Right here. If you go, it would be right through that. Right through here.
Well, we saw the ballroom at the Pentagon. That was.
And while he did compliment people, it wouldn't be a Trump summit without at least one name mix-up. That's our viral moment number 4. This time, the unlucky victim was the Finnish president. His name is Alexander Stubb. Trump first announced his name. Then he started scanning the room like someone calling roll in a classroom. And all the while, Stubb was right in front of him.
President Stubb of Finland, and he's somebody that, where are we here? Where?
I'm right here.
Oh, you look better than I've ever seen you look.
Viral moment number 5 was the family photo. Summits always end with a group photo. It is called the family photo. This one looked less like global unity and more like bad aesthetics. Friedrich Merz towered at 6 feet 6 inches. Giorgia Meloni was a little over 5 feet. Trump, for once, was not the tallest man in the room, and Macron and the lineup resembled a roller coaster.
Not a good day. That was not a great day. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Which brings us to the last one, Trump's 2028 obsession. He became president for the first time in 2017 and then again this year in 2025. And US presidents cannot be in power for more than 2 terms. So Trump cannot run again in 2028, but he really wants to. And he can't seem to let go of the temptation. So first he showed off his MAGA 2028 caps, and then he hinted at another run.
During the war, you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good. I wonder what the fake
You like
news
this
is.
idea?
Yeah. No, this is
So all in all, it was a chaotic summit, and while the dinner plates were getting cleared, Trump disappeared. Where did he go? To call Vladimir Putin. Right in the middle of the dinner, the Europeans were left a little confused. It was the diplomatic equivalent of inviting friends over for dinner and then stepping outside to talk to your ex. But that tells you all you need to know. This summit may not be remembered for the breakthroughs, but it will be remembered for the hot mics, the eye rolls, and the one call that Trump just could not wait to make. This is Diplomacy Trump Style, and it's only season 1.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上の
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.